What's up, guys? This is Micah here again for another quick video. This is one is not going to be that quick. We're talking about a whole bunch of stuff here, and we're moving on to a more advanced stage. This is for more advanced users. This is for a way for you to just squeeze more space out of your machine in case you're running out of space and you have no other option and nothing at all to do to get more space. This is what you do. This tutorial is going to show you what you're going to do and how you would do it. Now, for you guys new to the channel, I'm going to show you my channel. I want you guys to subscribe if you can to my channel. Let's get this channel going. I'll be pumping out more videos frequently for you guys. I'll try to see if I can get, more things in there. I have a lot of things in store for you guys that join my channel, that subscribe. If you guys are into tech stuff, just let me know what you're interested in, and I'll be able to, do more do more videos about certain things that you guys are all interested in. So please hit the like button and please subscribe. Back into the bit video. So today we're going to be talking about five different things, and these things are a little bit more on the advanced side of things get to squeeze basically more space out of your computer in case you run out of options, you don't have any avenue of getting more memory, and you feel like you need more memory on your machine. Now, here are the certain things you could do. First thing you can do is profile removal. And basically, we're going to start with that. Basically, you can go to, if you're on Windows 7, you can go to your programs, and you can go to your programs and features. Uh, Actually, no, this is not it. So you basically you go uh shoot. So actually, you're supposed to be going to control panel and going to user account. So when you're here, you can go to remove user accounts, and you see all the accounts that you have listed around here. See this? This is all the accounts that you have listed on your profile. So what you could do is, decide which one you want to remove. Let's say you want to remove this one or this one or this one. You can choose to remove either one of them by just clicking on them and delete account. So when you get to this stage right here, what you have to do is select delete files. If you do not select this option, it'll leave all the files on there and you're not even saving any more space. So if you click delete files and it goes through the process and deletes all the files in that profile, you get back that space. Okay? So remember to hit delete files. So that's the first one. The next one we're going to talk about that I was already into was the application cleaning. So this one is a little bit sophisticated, being as it that you have to decide by yourself which application that you don't use all the time, the application that you can live without, the application that is not a problem if you remove. Now, typically, if you're on Windows 10, just by right-clicking the Start button and going to Apps and Features, you get to the applications folder. But if you're on Windows 7, you can hit Start, type in Control Panel, and you're here to the Control Panel. All you have to do is just hit Uninstall Programs, and you're here. Pretty much the same thing, but Windows 10 is much cleaner, shows it a little bit better, and it looks great. But you can also do the same thing on here too for Windows 7 and Windows 10. So basically here you can arrange it by size. You can, see what's big and what's small. And once you arrange by size, you get to see which of the wow, whoa, what is that? Taking up 23 gigabytes of space? What is Payday 2? Oh my goodness. Okay. So here I'm going to show you how to do that. So because these two exist here, so let's say I don't want payday two. See, I don't. Sure. Anyways, I don't want payday two. So, it's taking up 37 gigabytes of space. That's a lot of space right there. I just saved. So I hit uninstall. It goes through the uninstall process, blah, blah, blah. I'll pause it through this and I'll start it back up when it's back. Okay, guys? All right, I'm back. So it took payday out. Now it cleared up some more space for me. So you can use this method to pretty much clean applications from your computer. You figure out which applications that you don't need and you don't want, and you just click on them and just take them out, and it creates more space for you. That's the second method. Third is the app data folder. The app data folder stores a lot of apps data. So in order to get to that is by going to this PC, if you have Windows 10 or my computer, and going to your local disk, going to your user, going to your username. And if you have Windows 10, you can hit view and click the hidden item, or you can just type in here, just type in app data. The app data folder, you go to local, and these are your apps dumps over here. Everything here is what your app dumps here. So if you take a look at this, you right click it. Actually, if you right click it, see properties, you can tell how big your app data folder is before you even go through it. It'll list it right here. Now you see it keep going up, or it'll stop when it's done, and that's how much in there. So when your apps are installed and they create files and you do stuff with them, they create a whole bunch of files in this folder that piles up and piles up and piles up and piles up forever. This is where they're all stored in this app data folder via local to the machine. So what you could do is once you uninstall an app, you can go to see if it has an app data folder in here. When you see if you has an app data folder in here, if you don't see the app data folder, that means it doesn't have anything that already took it out. Typically, some apps do remove this portion out, but some apps don't. They remain here. So you can look through all this stuff, see what you need, see what you don't need. Some stuff are big, some stuff are small. Find out where the stuff is, and you can just, if you delete the app and you don't need the app data folder of it, you can just go ahead and delete it. So for example, this Fortnite game, I don't play Fortnite. I don't need it. So I can press delete and it's gone. What's another one? Let's see. Not that on that. That one. See if we can find a big one. Pause. Right in here we have 15 gigabytes. Actually, let's check NVIDIA because it's always huge. No, not that one. Oh, you kind of get my point here. So pretty much you can go through each one. If you remember a file that you've uninstalled previously and you still see the file data here at any time, you can just go ahead and just delete it and it's gone. Okay. But you remember from the last video, I talked about, taking that file from from the trash and actually fully delete it. So even if you deleted it once, you have to go in here and go ahead and just hit that empty recycle bin. Gone. So back to our steps. The next step is the Windows temporary folder. Now, if you remember from what we discussed before, you know, this is being taken care of by Windows 10. If you remember from the video, in the first video, the beginning guide, from the systems tab to the storage, by clicking the free space up now, this process detects those temporary folders, and it much takes care of it for Windows 10. Now, if you don't have Windows 10, you have Windows 7 or Windows XP or Windows 8, you have to do this manually. So in order to do this manually, what I do typically is go to File, my files, go to PC, I'll go to Local Disk, Windows folder. Here, don't delete anything here. You don't have to delete anything. All you're looking for is a folder called temp. Right here, see it? Temp folder. Right now, my temp folder is, says it was empty. So here, you see all this files, it's all here, you can get rid of everything here. Now, this is not the only place that Windows store temporary files. There's another folder called software distribution, which is where the updates are. You can actually delete those folders. But the funny part about it is that Windows services has to not be running. If you want more details and for me to show you how to delete that folder, if you don't have Windows 10, drop a comment down below and I'll try to address that later. But you can definitely delete this, not the folder, but the stuff in the folder. You can just select all and then just go ahead and trash it. And you can skip these because these are files that are actually being ran right now. So I'll go ahead and skip those and just cancel through those. And you're done here. So the next one that I was going to talk about was software distribution, which is where all the updates are stored. Now, if you delete this, nothing's going to happen to your computer. Your computer's not going to crash. It's not going to die. Nothing's going to happen. This is where a bunch of updates are stored. And once Windows updates starts back up, this folder is recreated. So you don't have to worry about you getting rid of all your stuff. Your computer's not going to blow up, none of that. So once you delete this folder, it kind of creates some more space for you to work with. You know what I'm saying? So those are the Windows 10 folders that you can get rid of. There is more, but if you want more, if you feel like you need to squeeze out more, give me a comment down below. Tell me, you want some more explanation, and I'll do another explanation for you in another video where I can show you what else you can delete in here. That's it for that. Now, for the last one is a bit tricky, and I don't advise for you to do this unless you absolutely, absolutely have to do it, unless you run out of space and you cannot live without this space. You just have to have more space, like have to have it. So there's a thing called RAM, and it's what your computer uses to run programs virtually, and maybe not virtually, but run the programs on your computer so you can actually see them and work with them. That's what your computer uses to run those programs. You can come here to performance and see your RAM here, your memory RAM here. It'll tell you here how much RAM you have here. It'll tell you. Let me just let's just figure that up for you guys here. It'll tell you here committed. It'll also tell you paged pull and non-page pull. It'll also tell you the cache data, the cached thing, and it'll tell you here what's available. Now, the only thing you're concerned with, to concern yourself with, is the committed. Now, the committed is joint together from your hard drive that it thinks you need. You need more space. If you need more space, it'll grab some space from your hard drive, depending on how much space you need for RAM, and it'll join it together with your RAM so that it can still function. It'll be a little slower, but it'll still function, and not give you an error that you're using that you have low RAM left. This error usually happens on Windows XP. I'm not sure if it happens on Windows 7, but I'm pretty sure it happens in Windows XP. But in order to get rid of that, in order to get more RAM, I mean, in order to get more storage space, what you could do here is you can go to your settings folder called the control panel. Actually, no. What you can do is go to your main folder, right click on this PC, or as Windows 7 call it, My Computer, and then you click Properties, and you're in your My Computer. So this is where it tells you your details and all that jazz. It tells you your installed RAM. As you can see, my installed RAM is a bit different from my committed RAM here. And that's because that's the conjoint RAM between your computer's RAM and your hard drive, wherever your computer thinks that you need more space, it allocates it from the hard drive. So you can definitely tweak that and change that by going to the advanced system settings, going to advanced, obviously it defaults to advanced, and by clicking on this setting right here. Once you click on that, it brings you to the performance option. And what you're going to concern yourself with here is just the advanced option right here. You click advanced, and the one thing that you have to know is the virtual memory right here. See what it says? A paging file is an area on a hard disk that Windows use as if it's where RAM. I can't even read. God darn it. Jesus. So basically what that means is that as Windows see fit, it takes space from your hard drive and use it like it was RAM. That's pretty much what it's doing. Pretty much. So as you can see here, it's taking 3 GB of space, almost 4 GB of space to, allocate more RAM for me. Well, you might say, "Oh, I don't need 4 GB of RAM extra. I can, stop, whatever." So if you feel like you don't need that much, you can go ahead and hit change. And when you come in here, the one thing you have to change is this: automatically manage paging file size for all drives. See that? You can stop that. So when you click paddywhack on that, you basically get it. You get the option. So if you have other drives, you can allocate. You can actually move the paging to that drive, if you will, instead of on your main drive. But most people that are running out of space don't have the luxury of having other drives. They pretty much, have just a C drive. So what you can do here is, you know, you can say, screw it. You don't need no paging file, and it'll give you this space back. Like for example, I click no paging and back here should give you back the space once you restart and go through the whole the whole stuff. But if I come here, actually, I didn't save that. My bad. I didn't save that. Oops. If I hit apply, press OK, press OK, it'll ask me to restart my computer. And when it restarts my computer, uh, it'll come back with that space available. So I don't think you would be able to see it now, but when it restarts, it'll come with that space available. But the risk you're running is that, if you don't have that much RAM on your computer and you hit the point where you use too much RAM, it'll come up with that prompt saying that low RAM space. And it will run certain applications because you don't have enough space to run it. So what I advise for people to do is if they really, really do need that, they can change it to where they can customize it to only use a certain amount, you know, certain amount that 1,000, certain amount. Yeah. So you can change to use a certain amount. You can say you want just a little bit, not a lot. You can say whatever you want. So, you know, once you do that and you press save and restart your computer, restart your computer. Once you restart your computer, uh, it'll come back with that space and you can use it. So there you go, guys. Those are a little bit of more advanced ways to gain more space on your machine. First one is profile removal, application cleaning. Showed you that application data, app data folder, taking out the apps in your app data folder, Windows temporary file cleaning, and your RAM allocator. Thanks, guys, for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I added a little more into this video with my face and everything. Now you can see what I look like. Thumbs up if you like the video. Thumbs down if you don't. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.